We are students from Wide Angle Youth Media's Mentoring Video Project in Baltimore, Maryland.
The Mentoring Video Project is an advanced media production program for 16 Baltimore City youth 14 through 20 years of age.
In the fall of 2016, each of us wrote and produced a personal story about things that have significantly impacted our lives.
My name's Michelle, and this is my story. When I was in elementary school, it was the best time of my life. I played games with my friends, and we just act silly together. Back then, we didn't have any judgments. We were all the same, and we didn't have a care in the world. Then, my mom put me into a private Christian middle school, and my life turned upside down. The students were jerks, and the teachers didn't seem to care. I remember one day when I was walking in the hallway, I saw a girl who was being sexually harassed by a boy. Everyone else would have just walked by, so I decided to help her. I pushed the boy off her, and I started to make a lot of noise so the teachers or the principal would hear. No help came, but the girl was thankful. I felt proud of myself, but pretty soon, that pat on the back became a cut to my throat as other students turned their negative attention towards me. First, they started with verbal abuse. Then they got physical to the point where I became the victim of sexual harassment. One day, I shut my locker and someone pushed me into it. Pretty soon, a bunch of people started grabbing me, smacking me, and unbuttoning my clothes. I tried to fight back, but my limbs and my mouth were held down and covered. I told myself that was enough. So the next day, I went to speak to a teacher about it. But she didn't want to hear my dramatic story. She said, if someone is bothering you, you should have spoken up when it was happening. Don't get other people caught up in your mess, Michelle. No one likes a snitch. Having bad grades was normal for me. Every day, I was always too stressed to even think about my schoolwork. My mom at the time had her own problems, and I didn't want to worry her. Sometimes, I told her stories of sexual harassment victims in the school. But when she asked me if they touched me, I said no. I was too scared of her reaction. I started to cry myself to sleep every night and prayed for death every day. I lost a lot of trust in people and my self-esteem. But at the end of 9th grade, I decided to be brave and let a small misfit group of people into my life. They helped me work through all the things I was struggling with, like being objectified and made to feel like it was my fault somehow. Every 98 seconds, a woman is being sexually harassed. An average of 321,500 women over the age of 12 have been victims of rape or sexual assault. If you or a friend ever need help, call the 24-hour helpline at 443-279-0379.
Funding for the Mentoring Video Project has been provided by
CarMax, Creative Baltimore Fund, Maryland Film Office, and Maryland State Arts Council.